Our learning target for this second part of the project is today I will learn about op art so I can create a checkered sphere by using lines, shapes, value, and form. Our success criteria is I know I got it when I have created a checkered sphere and have filled in every other shape with a light color and have added value and highlights to the piece. Okay, UG art students, for this second part of our sphere optical illusion op art project, we are going to finish coloring the white checkerboard with a contrasting color or a lighter color. And after that, we're going to get to add value to the edge of the sphere to give it that illusion and to give it form. And we're also going to add highlights. Okay, so we're going to add those white areas where needed to create that form or that sense of contrast and illusion. Okay, so first thing is let's go ahead and find our contrasting color. So I have a darker blue on here, and I can pick any color that I want that's lighter to really give it that contrast. I can use orange, which is a complementary color to blue, which is going to automatically make it stand out. Or I can use something lighter, like yellow. But I think I'm gonna use orange just because that's across the color wheel from blue, and it's also complementary, okay? So go ahead and pick your color and start filling in the white checkerboard with the color of your choice. Okay, after you have finished filling in every other square with your contrasting color, the next step is we're going to add value to our sphere, and value is the lightness and darkness of a color. So we're going to add some shading. We're going to shade the side of it, whichever side you want, the right side or the left side, and then we're going to add these highlights on it with a white crayon or a white color pencil, whatever you have at home. Okay, so let's start with the shading. Okay, you can use a black color pencil or a black crayon for this part, and I want the light source similar to this one here. Okay, so if the light is hitting the sphere from the left hand side, that means that there's going to be a white highlight here, and that means that the shadow is going to be casted to the right hand side. Okay, similar thing as if the light is hitting the sphere from the top here, then the shadow is going to be casted on the opposite side. Okay, so the opposite side is going to have the shadow. So let's say the light's going to be casted this way and it's going to be hitting here. That means that our shadow is going to be casted to the right. So that's the direction that I'm going to go. So I'm actually going to use a black color pencil for this part. So you can draw very lightly. The shadow here is circular. Okay, I'm not pressing down too hard, I'm being gentle. And then I'm building on that value. So building on by overlapping it. Okay, and if you have a pencil, you can use a pencil for value as well. So it's starting to create that illusion already. And the shadow, I'm gonna make it a lot darker. press down a lot more now, a lot harder, because I still need to add value to the sphere here. And the value is going to be a little bit more lighter on the sphere and darker for the shadow. Notice that I'm going in the direction of the curved lines that extend from the top to the bottom of the sphere. And I think for this part, I'm going to stick with the colored pencil. I was going to switch over to crayons. Pressing down harder. For the highlight, adding a little bit more value here. And now for the highlight, you can use a white crayon or a white color pencil. And I want, since the light is coming from this direction here, the shadow's over here, the highlight's gonna be here. And what you can also do is add a little bit of that black value along the edges over here, around the sphere, just a little bit, not too much. Just a little bit. Okay, so once you have finished working on your sphere and finished adding the value and the highlights on your art piece, I want you to take a picture of it and post it on our classroom Padlet wall. Okay, post it on our Padlet wall. And if you're having difficulties posting on Padlet, just make sure, you can always take a picture and send it to me via message, or you can just wait for our next live session and show it to me during our live session so you can get credit for it, okay? Keep in mind that you are getting graded on these projects. So if you are not doing them, or if you're not turning them in, you're going to receive a missing grade. Okay. So I hope you have fun creating this project, and I can't wait to see what you create. Okay. I'll see you next week.